Malaysia urges ASEAN unity against U.S. tariffs. By AZLAN ADNAN, Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia has called on its ASEAN counterparts to present a united front in response to sweeping U.S. tariff hikes, warning that fragmentation within the region would only deepen vulnerabilities in the face of rising economic protectionism. Speaking at the 46th ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting in Kuala Lumpur, Foreign Minister Datuk Seri Mohamad Hasan underscored the urgency for Southeast Asian nations to accelerate economic integration and diversify trade partners beyond traditional Western markets. His remarks come in the wake of new U.S. tariffs on a range of Chinese and Southeast Asian goods, which regional leaders fear could undermine supply chains and hurt export-driven economies. We must not allow ourselves to be caught in the crossfire of great power rivalries, Mohamad stated. The time has come for ASEAN to strengthen internal resilience, harmonize regulations, and move decisively toward economic self-sufficiency and interdependence. The Biden administration's sweeping tariff measures, many of which have been maintained under the Trump administration's second term, have had a knock-on effect on Southeast Asia as manufacturers recalibrate supply chains and exporters contend with costlier access to the U.S. market. Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia, whose economies are heavily reliant on manufacturing and exports, face immediate challenges from the fallout. Mohamad emphasized the need to revitalize intra-ASEAN trade, which currently accounts for just under 23% of total trade in the region. He proposed the expedited implementation of the ASEAN Trade in Goods Agreement, ATAGIGE, upgrades, as well as greater alignment with the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP, the world's largest trade bloc that includes all ASEAN nations along with China, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand. Let us look inward, to our own region, for strength and opportunity. We must invest in each other, build regional value chains, and foster ASEAN-centric growth, Mohamad said. In his concluding remarks, Mohamad called for the establishment of an ASEAN trade defense mechanism to collectively respond to unfair trade measures and external economic shocks. He also urged for a more assertive ASEAN presence in global economic forums, such as the G20 and World Trade Organization, WTO. The meeting, attended by foreign ministers and senior officials from all 10 ASEAN member states, marked a pivotal moment as the region grapples with shifting geopolitical currents and a more volatile global economy. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope, so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed, now seek the skies, and slowly, clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again. Its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way for others wandering through despair to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. To fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.